Well, hello everybody. Let's get rid of that bit. Thought we did it. And I hope you can hear me. Hello Kelly. Hello Andy. Hello Clive. Thank you for remembering I'm supposed to be on at 2. A little bit late. I'm very sorry about that. I'll just get rid of this big one here. Yeah, for the time being. I'll be back to you. If I can find it down the bottom here. That's better. So, hello, Jimny. Oh, you're well. As 2 of my longest viewers, Jimny and Kelly, you've got your favourites today. So, I think we better get on with it, haven't we? But first of all, so this is to give me a bit of a rest from starting this for downstairs. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a hell of a challenge. Whether it's going to work, I still really don't know, you know. What, this morning, Andy? Yeah, it's all right. It's, you know, it's really, it was, excuse me, back. It was just to get as many on as I can because, you know, what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday, it's not exactly the top type of thing. And hello, Cobberton, Tony, I mean, my brain must be working. So I was a minute late, but if I tell you that I had the hinge on my fridge freezer break this morning, yeah, you'll understand. I can use it, but I've tried to glue it with super glue, but I don't know what I'll have to do. I'll have to see if I get a spare hinge, I suppose. But yeah, could have done without that. And I've just gone down to do my tea, which I've got here, and I've got the owl. I've got the owl because I think I probably need it. I didn't want to put all the weight on the door, so I'd laid the milk in the fridge, but when it's open, it leaks, and it did. So I'll just clean that up while that was brewing. So it's all go, isn't it? You know, it's all go. Right, let's have a little look around the cameras, I suppose, and we'll see where we are. So, yeah, settings. So this is the camera on the laptop, okay? And if you remember, many moons ago when I did another live stream, this computer ran out of juice because I hadn't plugged it in. Well, this one's plugged in, so hopefully it will be good enough. So let's have a look at that one. So that's the view I think you saw this morning. I think it's slightly moved and probably a little bit lower. I'm trying to keep it out the way. So I can probably move that down a little bit so that we get a bit more of the foreground in because we don't want to see all the back of it, do we? So I'll do it about there, but it's all movable as you can see. And then the other camera, so I've got to remember that's a TM one. This is the integrated, so this is the one at this end. So yeah, that's pointing down there. So this one, I've moved it from where it was because I didn't want to keep walking across. So I thought if I do that, I can sort of move it around and do what I want. So at the moment, hang on, we can go up a bit and we can have a look at the train in the station, can't we? So I'm going to lock that. So I hope you can see we've got the Western Region Mark 1 chocolate and cream carriages, and especially for Ash Kelly, pulled by what do you reckon, Ash? What do you reckon, Kelly? Early St Germans or Cook and Manor? What do you reckon? In the what's the name, please? So I think I'll leave that up for a minute. You don't really want my mug, do you? So I noticed there's a new thing on there that says you can touch up your appearance. Sounds good, doesn't it? So yeah, so we go. Hello, Alan. Lord L's in the Lord L's in the stream. Welcome, Alan. Thank you very much for coming. Nice to have a man with a spanner. And Digger Evans. Cheers. Thanks. Let's have a look. Who we got? Have I missed anybody? It's the first thing we got there. Yeah. Digger. Yes, a Digger. Coverton Junction. Yeah, Newlyn. Yeah. Good. Arthur Humphreys. Do I know of you? If I don't remember you, don't worry. I don't remember hardly anybody else either. So yeah, good day indeed, Alan. Good day, Lord L. We better call him by his proper name, won't we? Otherwise, he'll send the fuzz round and arrest me for being what's the word? I don't know, insincere or unpatriotic. Yes, like that lady in Australia, perhaps. So I'm rabbiting on, and what you really want to do is see some trains, or maybe you don't. I don't know. You can tell. Oh, well done, Kitty. Oh, look, there you are. That's a lady that knows her. That's a lady that knows her. Not that one. It's the wrong one. Sorry, Alan. I'm new at this, you know. Right, is that the one? No, that's. Hang on, try that one. What's going on? Come on. There we are. So that's good. I'm quite impressed with that, Kelly. Well done. So I think I also saw that we have a gentleman that we might all know. So hello, Peter Dixon. Yeah, of course I've had a flaming cup of tea. It's here. That's why I was late making it, and then the milk all over the fridge, and yeah. But it's all good fun, isn't it? It's a hobby, you know. It's for, you know, enjoying yourself, isn't it? So yeah, let's show all the respect to everybody. And who got deleted? Right. Anyway, I don't know. You can get that one. Yeah, let's get on with some trains running, shall we? Hang on, I've got to take Mr. Dixon off, haven't I? Bye, Mr. Dixon. But please stay. Please stay. So, as I said this morning, if you've seen it, this layout has not run properly, and I'm not going to say it's going to run properly now, for 8 months while I've been building the end-to-end, which I still haven't obviously finished because I've got to do that flaming unloading shed. So I'm going to run it as it came up here. I've not cleaned anything. I've not cleaned the wheels or anything at all. The rolling stock that's up here has been up here all the time. So we've got the Mark 1 chocolate and cream West Country carriages, and we've got the Hornby TTA wagons, you know, the ones that I sort of put as much paint over them as I could to make them not look like a toy. And they're being pulled by the Hornby Class 37, into which, as we all do, TTS sound and lights has been added. So let's get on with it. So I'll get off now these two trains will be running hopefully on iTrains, but pinch it and see. We'll have to see, won't we? So please talk amongst yourselves because I can't keep looking. And I'm going to start. So let's. I won't put any sound on unless you specifically ask for it, and it won't be on for very long because I don't think it comes over very well on the streams, does it? Except Andy, hot dog, he's come over quite well, I must admit. Don't know where. But let's see how we go. So I need to put a train on, and what you need to do with this is you have to take a picture of the train from the control and stick it onto the line. And then when it's in there, you can then do it on a route, which is what I'm going to do. So let's see if she runs, shall we? Well, she is running. Can you see? Yes. Let's put a bit more light on, shall we? See if that'll help. Hang on a minute. Which one do I want? This one, I think. There we are. A bit more light. Now, whether she's going to derail, I do not know. But yeah, so that's one going pretty good. So she will, from time to time, go straight through there, or she'll always stop at the station if you're new to this. Not that any of you are, I don't think. Hello, Gary Roberts. So, and as you can see, hopefully, although they're Hornby signals, colour signals, they do work, and they do work with the system. So there's a set time that she will stay in the station, and I don't know what happens to the end carriage because she can't get out, but never mind. And then it'll go green and off she'll go. And the minute she passes out of that particular block, go back to red again, as you'll see in a second. There we are. And I'm not doing anything. I've just set it on motion. So I think now to get the Class 37 train running, we'll go and have a look at the other camera, shall we? So, not that one. It must be that one. Let's see. Yeah, there we are. So hopefully you've got a view of the whole thing now. So the Class 37 is obviously right up the end there. So I need to get her going. So we can have some lights on this one. Hopefully. Here we are, some lights. Yeah. If they're working. And I'll just see if the horn works. I don't know if it works. It does work. Yeah. So let's get her underway. Middle roundy, that's what we want. I need to put her on the layout in the right place. But done. And push the arrow, and hopefully she'll go. Oh, that's a slow start, isn't it? Blimey. I think she's been sitting in the engine shed too long. I wonder if she's on the track properly. We'll know in a minute because it'll go pop. Yes, I've got a feeling the wheels aren't on properly there. Hang on, let's have a look. Mind the equipment. See if I can look for that. Right, what's that? As I said, I've not really run these, so funny going on. Let me just have a look. Ah, interesting. No wonder she don't want to run. Blimey. I'm surprised she didn't just blow up in situ. Right, let's have another go. Come on, fella. Right, what camera am I on? That one, aren't I? Believe it or not, don't know whether you can see that, but that was stuck in the wheels. But she's still not doing very well, is she? So I don't quite know why. I think we've fused. Yeah, I think we've fused. Hang on a minute, let's have a look. So I never said it'd be easy, did I? I mean, if this didn't happen on my screen, you wouldn't think it was right, would you? Right, are we flashing red? No, we're still on. Right, hang on, I think it's yeah, that would be reasonable to expect, wouldn't it? So let's set her off again with all this wobbling around. TT, Western region, so we need to get her out of there. Right, let's start again. Right, okay. Good start. Never mind. These things happen, don't they? So, right, okay. Right, have we lost everything? We have. Are you doing all right, everybody? I never said it'd be easy, did I? Especially being now. Where are we with this one? We're there, I believe. Right, let's see if she'll run. Ooh, nice creak. Right, got her going. Let's have another go. And the Orby is over there. And you'll see if we can get her going now. Yeah, it'd be better if you put it in the right one, isn't it? Can we? Right. Put them on the wrong track there. It doesn't help you put them in the right track. I think I'm a bit rusty, don't you? Right, are we going? She's moving. Right, let's have a look. Who we got? How many we got in? Does it tell me? Don't think it does on here, does it? Don't know. Oh, got 22. Blimey. Welcome, everybody. If I've missed you, I do. It's operational difficulties. So let's see if these will run. And right, so I know the only one to keep happy is Jimmy, isn't it? Hello, Jim Ricard. How are you? And oh right, okay, Alan. These things happen, don't they? It was inappropriate. Oh dear. Right, so hello, Mick92. Yeah, I don't begrudge you that at all, young sir. Not at all. Tom Houston Model Railway, how I do? Hi to you. Anybody else I've missed, please? Hello, another Alan. Hello, Overdeen. How are you, sir? Well, I never said it would work right, did I? I mean, even you have problems, didn't you? Hello, Patrick Hill. Sorry, Partick Hill, isn't it? Welcome to the, what's the name? Thank you very much for coming. Any others? Another moment. Hang on, I'm getting down there. I'm down the bottom now. Hello, Steve from Route 7 Railway. Did very well at the Gets, didn't he? He had a good time there, and he went down there on his from Liverpool to Milton Keynes on his motorbike. So yeah, great. There we are. So, your moment of framing the spotlight, Steve, is over for the time being, unless you want it more. So, next thing to do is I'm going to twiddle this camera around, okay, like so, and like so, and we'll see what we've got. And whether this will work, or I do not know. So I'm going to switch cameras again, if you don't mind. Please let me know if it's tiresome me switching cameras, because I can leave them where they are, you know. Right, we'll have that one. So there we are. We've got, this is the high-speed train, the 395. Oh dear. Javelin. And Jimmy really likes this train. And in the last 8 months, he's only seen the 2 power cars on the downstairs one. So let's see if we can get it down, shall we? Get it going. So the first thing I've got to do is get it from where it is on the siding. Look, and they've got to watch me. I've got a load of locos over here on the bench that I brought up. Whether I don't think I'm going to have time to run them because we're 20 minutes in already. So I've got to get her to that line there, and then we can run her properly. So the way I do that, and I won't show you because it's boring, isn't it? You know. Yeah, the parking did work, didn't it? Hello, Banter Clips, is that? Are you new, sir? Welcome to the stream if you are. Welcome to the channel if you are. If you felt that you like what you're seeing, this is my original layout up in the loft, and it was originally on the dining room table, not quite as big as this, but not much bigger. And now I'm building another one down in the conservatory, which, by the way, is, except for the computer operating the trains, is all manual. The points are manual, not hand of God, but no electric. What's the name doing it? So I hope you'll be interested in that. That was a bit of a shock, wasn't it? I would have thought. Yeah, it might be a good idea. It might have been a good idea to order it about 10 years ago, but never mind. You can't have everything, can you? I think it's all gone up quite a bit. Right, we've got to get this. So what I do is I pop her on the layout where she is, which is, and my mouse won't reach. Hang on. Reposition it. And you have to put it on a precise point on the diagram. And then I want her to go to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move her identification onto that track and say route, and I think we've lost one. Hang on. I think she's going to go backwards, believe it or not, instead of forward. She is. Good God. To wait for the points to change. Now, are the points changing? I do have trouble sometimes with the points not changing where they're meant to. So this obviously can go backwards or forwards. It's got a power car at one end and not a lot at the front. And what I find happens is when you start playing and getting things running, it puts one out of kilter, shall we say. So she'll come right round, hopefully, if the points have set. And remember, this is all automatic. I'm not doing any of this. And they slow down and accelerate as needed according to the program that I've set. But this one's gone to the wrong place. So that's not very nice. So I'm going to stop her there. I think perhaps we didn't have a point working properly. So I'm going to stop her there and I'm going to take her back a bit. And I think I might take her back manually. And we'll go forwards. Let's see if you can get her on the... Hang on, have we gone out again? More than likely. Yeah, I think so. Right, let's go. Right, try that. It seems all rather dead, doesn't it? Just have a look behind. Now I'm on green, so we're there. Okay. Right. Oh, I know why. So if you leave the identification on the track, she won't run because she's where she's meant to be. So let's see if that will work. Oh dear. Hang on a minute. Right. No. Right, can we get the others right? Oh, I better not get that one running. Right. I know what it might be. Just a minute. So, as you can see, it's not particularly... that's probably why she doesn't like doing that. I'm going to start again. Which is the safest way. Right. You have indeed. Now we don't want the goods train to go because otherwise it'll go plowing into the high-speed train. So let's get Cook and Manor going. And she's down here. And see if we can get her going. Are we going to have success? Yes, so that's working. So all I can think with the, I think I'm going to have to do a hand of God here. How are we doing? What are we doing? Hang on. Are we all keeping everybody entertained, please? Mine are usually like this, you know. Yeah. Okay. Have we got anybody new in? Yeah. Okay. So she's going all right. Right. I'm going to go over there. So let's show you. I'll just whop that up a bit now. Yeah, let's see what happens. Got to take it easy here. I'm on my head. So I don't know if you can hear me, but this Hornby train, it's only got a couple of driving wheels and they've got rubber tyres on them. So not good. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set that point manually, and then I'll give her the route, and hopefully she will go. So let's see. Yeah. Right, I think we've now got the right route, so let's put her back on where she is, which is there. And I've got the outside. Oh no, that's probably why she didn't want to go, because I've got the wrong route on. I think it's that one. Let's see how we go. So here we go. Here we go. Yeah. But she shouldn't be going that way, I don't think. Anyway, she's running. Right, we get the goods going. Right, I'll come back. Hopefully I can get these to run for a little while now. It sounds like we've got a point switch there, does it? So we've actually got this train going the wrong direction for the route that it's on, as far as I understand. So yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is stop him. Yeah, and we've got the TTA. What's the TTA? Oh yeah, that's all right. Train has lost its switch. So it tells you when the train has lost its position. So let's see if I can actually get her to run. Yeah, there we are. That sounds very clackety, doesn't it? So put her by the light. And we'll change direction. And I'll see if she goes automatically backwards. I don't know, shouldn't do, unless I've got a set wrong in the doors. So you then go to trains. No, I've got a forward. So oh no, wrong one. Doesn't help you get the right one, doesn't it? Down the bottom, isn't it? Oh dear, we've got another one going out of position. So oh, and another one. It's because I'm fiddling with the what's the names? I think. Where are we? Should be down here, don't we? I have an awful lot of trains here, but I've got most of them clicked off. But you still got to go through the set. So let's have a go. There it is. So yeah, I'm going forward, so that's okay. So that should be all right. Right, okay. So let's see if we can get them going again. So that's on a scheduled stop, but it's not worked. So a bit more to look at. And I've got a short somewhere. So that's why it's all stopped it. So what's actually shorted it? So my thought is the class 37, I would say, because it's right over a point. And I'm not sure the middle wheel is off properly, to be honest. Not the best place to put these on the curve, is it? Can you still hear me, everybody? I hope you're not getting too lonely. You've got a few on, haven't you? So I'm hoping that's that, but it could well be the other one. Right, what's happening? What are about 15k? Please. Right. See if we can come back on again. Yeah, right. Yeah, she's going. Right. Was it ever going to be easy? Of course not. After all, I've left it all alone for 8 months. So let's see if we can get her running again. Are we going to go? Yep, she's going. Right, so let's see if we can now get the 395 travelling going. So I've got her going the right way. She's on the route. No, she's not. So let's put her on the route. I think it's there. And push the button and see if she goes the other way. I think she should. There we go. I should really put her headlight on, shouldn't I? This will probably bugger it all up again. You watch. Come on. There we are. We've got some lights. So I'll come back to you now. I'll let these run for a little while. I've drunk all my tea, so whatever. Right. There we go. How many have we got on? Have I lost a few? 26. That's not bad. So thank you all that are here. What was that one? Yeah, it's all cameras have got microphones on, and I'm assuming I'm just passing between them. Now, I think if somebody was on the stream with me live, then yes, it would be a problem. You'd need to isolate it. But I've never had the microphone on the laptop before because I didn't have a camera on it. But it's really great having this. So yeah, is that? Hang on. Who's you? Where are you? Yeah, you're not. Are you talking about my railway, Alan, or are you talking about Clive's work? Probably Clive's work, if the truth be known. So I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. That's all I can say. So I've got so many trains here, it's not true. So in the what we need to do, I'm going to come back to me for a minute. So please put all your dark glasses on and whatever you need to do to protect yourselves. And I'll go to the integrated camera when I'm here. Hello, everybody. Yes, I am here. I'm here. I haven't gone downstairs, get another tea, although I might. So just here is an 06, an 08 shunter, the DB Schenker one. And on the back of it is one of the, the push-pull carriages. And I can't remember the name of it, believe me or not. But what I was hoping to do with this one, at the expense of maybe buggering it all up, And I think the looks like the 395 has done a whoopsie. I don't know. Well, the signals are green, just the engine isn't going. No, it's uncoupled, that's why. Right, I need to go and sort that out. I'll send you back to the and see what's going on. No, maybe not that one. Let's have the other one, shall we? Yeah, gives you a better view of it, doesn't it? Right, keep going, everybody. Keep going. Right, I've got to get here again. Why did it all derail in the most inopportune places? Hey? Not all, is it? See the trouble you're causing me, young Jimmy? Oh, blimey, that is well caught up. Oh, dear. Okay, so that's the power car. So why did that? I don't understand why that has derailed. I usually have it running behind, don't I, if you remember, and then it runs across the top there. Right, that sounds right. But why it would have derailed there, I don't know. Is there something in the way? Doesn't look like it. Right, okay, let's see if we can get it started again. It's a lot easier, everybody, just running around on DC, isn't it, eh? Absolutely. Right, we are out, I take it. We are out indeed. So pretty easy with this. You've just got a couple of buttons on the computer screen, or actually on the control unit, and you just push the go, and if it does, it all starts up again. So I don't quite know where she derailed. Don't know. So there we go. I'll keep an eye on her for a minute. So I quite like the way the system works. You know, it's just, boom, everything goes out. Obviously, if you've got a bigger layout, you can have the districts, as Charlie Bishop has on his. He actually gave me a comment on one of my videos the other day. That was a momentous moment for me. That was on the Gets one, where I gave him a shout out in big inverted commas. I hope he got some more views through me. Right, I'm wondering if she's going here somewhere. Let's have a look. Seems all right there. Right, hang on. Right, maybe it's this signal box. Sorry, this. What's the name? No, that looks all right. Yeah, seems all okay. Slowing down for the station, yes, at the moment. So the signal on the station is red. And she seems to be stopping there. So 13 seconds stop she should have. So she should start up again. So this is all on the computer that you can see going on. She should now start up again. Which she didn't last time, did she? So, see? She doesn't like something there. I'm wondering if there's a dirty bit of track. So I'm going to move her past it and see if that helps. And as I said, it's typical to be where she is. How are you going to go now, dear? Yes, so I think I might have a bit of dirty track there, so I think I better try and clean that. Because that is a bit of a nuisance. So I'm just going to get the rubber out and give it a bit of a wipe across there. So, as I said, considering this hasn't been used for probably for 8 months, I think it's doing pretty well, don't you? Yeah, we've got our gremlins, and we all do that, but it's been pretty good. I'm quite impressed, really. If I'd spent some time cleaning all the track up, it might have been a bit better off, mightn't it? There we are. So sorry, I belted the. Oh no, you're all right. Right. Oh, it's all going, isn't it? Right. So we'll see whether she carries on this time. I mean, I am getting thirsty. I must admit. Anyway, let's see if she'll work properly this time. So she's coming around. She's going to be bombing up. That there we are. And it looks as though she's going to stop again. She sort of hesitated a bit there, didn't she? Right, so now there should be 11 seconds delay. So all these delays can be set between. So you can have you can have 30 seconds or a minute or whatever you want, you know? And there she goes again. So hopefully you can see her. So yeah, a bit of dirty track was causing that. It's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, so I got interrupted there. You want to know how high trains works, Flyboy? Have you got about 8 hours? Well, basically, you have a controller, so your Z21, that sort of ilk. I've actually got a DigiKeys. What's your name? And if you're interested, I'm just going to take the other camera off the other tripod, and I can probably show you what I've got on my screen, if that helps. That's assuming I can unfathom all the cables. I had them wrapped round the handle so I didn't fall over them. Right, might do it. Okay. Where are we? Come along, play ball. Yes, got it all free now. So I'm glad you're not seeing it. I think you'd be rather drunk. So this is only handheld, so it won't be absolutely steady like we've had. But we'll have a go. So that one. That one. So there's the computer. And basically all the trains that are running are there. And there's the layout. I know it's not very bright, but remember there's bright lights around it. And if you follow it, you can see all the bits of track sort of lighting up as the train comes over them. Might be better there. So they go red, basically. You see all the points and all the signals on there. I've even got the clock, which I think is on time. Yes, it is, because you can reset it. And that's obviously operated, and if I just fold down the lid without stopping it, that's operated by the DR5000 in my case. And then under the layout, which you won't see very well because it's probably far too dark, but under the layout it's a bit of wiring, and there are, I think they're the other side, but there are units flashing away as you usually see. There you are, there's one flashing. And what this does, and I'm going to switch you over to me on the computer. Hang on a minute. Integrated, there we are. So you've got me now, I'm afraid. Right, so there's that camera. I'll put it back on the tripod, but I hope I don't manage to fall down the steps because I get caught up on the wires, because it's quite a long wire, that one. So we'll have that sort of down there somewhere, can we? Let's have a look. That'll do for the minute. So, simply put, it operates like the old railway used to operate, and that was each stretch of line is broken up into a block. Now, on the railway, right, that block might be 10 miles long or 5 miles long, but on here it's quite short because this is a small layout. And to make the blocks, all you do is you put an isolated fish joint between the separate blocks. Okay, and off of those blocks, that goes to a current sensing unit that tells when current is being drawn through that bit of rail. Now it's only one rail, which is why you only put one rail joint, you know, one insulated rail jointer on. And then I won't show you, but there's a bit of tappy for, you know, Lord L's tappy. Quite a lot of tappy, and you have to configure everything and get it to work basically. There are a couple of, there's some YouTube videos by I've forgotten his name, Mr. Fowler. Can't remember his first name, but Mr. Fowler. They're all on there now. He seems to have stopped doing any now, so perhaps he's got to the end and he's fed up. Don't blame him, but he did. He got me to work this. No two bones about it. If I hadn't have had his help on his videos, and of course the thing with a YouTube video is you can watch it and watch it and watch it, can't you? You know. So yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it. You know. Hello, Fly Boys. You just come on. Oh, okay. Martin Shipman, are you new? How do I keep track of what? What the that one? It's straightforward. It's all on this. It's all basically on the computer here. You can switch between the locos and you can adjust them. One of the things you need to do is to get the trains to run like this. And mine don't run the best. If you want to see one really working well, look at Flint Hills. That is superb. That's an N-gauge unit, but that works absolutely superb. And there's another one from the chap that is really the maestro of I-trains, I think, which is a foreign HOE, I think. I can't remember. I can't pronounce the name, but it's a foreign-sounding name. He doesn't actually have many subscribers, and he doesn't have an awful lot of views, which is strange. And there's even one on here, if he's still here. Are you still here, Alan? He used to do I-trains, and then decided, no, he's going to go and do train controller. And I don't like to say this, but the 395 has given up the ghost, I'm afraid, again. And why, I don't know. There might be a bad connection there. Let's see if I can pull her back. I've just pulled the end carriage off. Right. Or the power car. Come back here. Yeah. There's obviously something going on there. Hang on, I just got to connect it up without wearing the tyres out. Yeah. Are we on? I think so. So I don't quite know what's going on up there. Very strange. I might. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I might have to put her in the sidings. You know, causing trouble. Hello, Anthony. Welcome from the US. Nice to see you, sir. So we've got 50 minutes of mayhem as usual in my layout, and everybody's been keeping themselves amused and talking about other things, and hopefully. Dirty rails, absolutely. But that was the idea of this stream. I've run it after 8 months of not really being used. I've not cleaned anything, track all wheels, and I'm just seeing how it runs. And I think with the, a few problems, which is mostly caused, I think, by I-trains itself, sort of trains going out of position, it's worked pretty well. The only track problem we've had is with this 395, which I don't quite understand. It's not really stopping where it's meant to stop, which is by the signal, and it seems to come where it comes, and then it dies. Now, yeah, look, that's gone again, so that's fine. That's working. So Alan, what's not good, Anthony? Are you still not well? Oh, it's right, okay, understood. Sorry. So I take it you're watching us on your phone, are you, Anthony? well, all we can hope is that it's good news. That's all we can hope for. And hopefully, at least you've got something to take your mind off it. Whether this will take your mind off, it might make you even more worried, but whatever. You have to put up with me, don't you? Right, let's go back to the train. I'm sure you've had enough of my mug. And we'll see how we're going. I'll have the long range one, shall we? If I get the right, I better get the wrong one. What? No, there's the right one. So this still does look a bit dark to me, but I've got all the lights on I can, except for that one. Let me try that one. See what that does. Yeah, but look what it does to the camera. The camera doesn't like that one, does it? I think the other camera is fine. So that one there. No, that one does it. I wonder if my laptop one does it as well. Not really, but you don't want my mug, do you? So let's go back. I'll turn that off. They're actually they're due with Clive, to be honest, because they're building lights, which I got from B&Q, I think. And as long as it doesn't affect the cameras, and it doesn't affect me, my normal video cameras when I'm filming, it works. Hope you heard that. So let's see what we can see with this other one, shall we? With this, yeah. Right, here we are. So I can wind this down a bit. Right, a bit. Get the sit bags ready, everybody, and just angle that down a bit. How's that? Is that okay? There we are. We've got the. I think this one's gone off again. Yeah. Oh, it's derailed. That's why. Hold it a minute. Hold it. So it looks like it's the actual power bogey that is derailing. So what I might do is, and it's still off. So the secret is getting it on without it derailing. So I'm going to stop her there, I think, before she stops herself. And I'm going to get her on an alternative route, I think. So I'm going to get her from here over to the ones behind here, and the one behind there. But she'll only go across the top there. So let's see if we can get her to do that, shall we? And I'm just wondering how to get her there as quickly as possible. I think I'll try and do this manually, but what we'll probably find is that all the others will play up because I'm doing a manual. Now, some people can do their ones manually. I unfortunately don't seem to be able to. So I've set the point there. So I'm going to set the point there and there. And then she'll hopefully run behind the back scene there, gently. So let's see if we can get her there, shall we? There we go. Assuming they've all switched, which they have. So she will actually go over the viaduct on the other side, which in a minute I've got a mirror that shows it. And obviously if I put the camera up, you might be able to see it. It's fairly dark. So I'm going to get her on that, and then I'll set her to go on that route. There we are. I said it'd all go, didn't I? Typical. So I think she's fused, is she? Yeah, we're fused again. So if I get her off, it's got to be her, I would have thought. So let's find in my head. Just get her off whatever she's fusing on. But she might not be her. Seems all right. It's all on the track. Is it this 37 again? Could be. Let's slide her up a bit. Yeah. Doesn't sound very good. And as you've seen, she's been running around perfectly well, that one, hasn't she? Crazy. But you know, to be honest, everybody, I think it's part of railways, isn't it? It's you know, it's what we do. We sort out the problems. We get our railways running, and it's good. So I've got her over there, and I think what I'll do, I need to get her going the right way. I also need to put her on the right route, so you can choose from different routes if you're interested. That's the one, I think, and we'll put her on, and we've been going about an hour, which I think is pretty incredible, really. The time when you're doing this, the time absolutely disappears. It really does. So hopefully she should come out of the tunnel that you can see, the one through the building. Here she comes. Right, and hopefully the points will have changed. Yeah, now she's going to stay on. So we'll see how she goes. So there is nothing special on this layout. They are Hornby surface points. They're Hornby lights, two aspect lights. The point motors are controlled by a Hornby decoder. The only things that are different are the dipole signal, which looks as though it's up and it shouldn't be. That might have gone whoopsie, so there it is. It does work. Right. So that should have, it's probably because it's stalled just after the signal, it didn't go through and reset it. So I'll just reset it. So yeah, you've been ill. I didn't have sickness, I had it out the other end. I took some tablets which seemed to sort of stop it. I thought, oh, that's great. I think I said on either Anthony's stream or Andy's, I can't remember, I was all right, but no, it came back even worse. So I did contact the doctor, which you're supposed to do, and I found that the nurse who phoned me up, they won't let you in the surgery apparently because you might infect somebody, as if I would. Said you might have, hang on, I've stalled again. No, oh right. Bit of cleaning, I think, over there. I'll go and give that a clean when it's passed through. Yeah, try not to take the tablets that were stopping it because this morning or even last night, it was great. So really strange. Right, I'm just going to clean this bit of that point. Let's see if that helps. Nope, one's gone out. So it does keep you informed. You know something's happened, whatever that might be. So yeah, the passenger train has gone out. Now let's just get her going again. We haven't fused, have we? Possibly. No, obviously not. So let's just get her going again. She's gone out of position. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. So she went out of position, which is what happens, I'm afraid. So I just put her back on. But you know, I'm quite happy how they're going, to be honest. Goes right. So as I've got this camera loose, I'm going to show you what I've got on the desk, which I don't think I'm going to have any chance of using, to be honest. Let's do the old vomit. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Lucky I've got long arms. So yeah. So there's the our nice train going. Hopefully she'll run all right. Let's just have a look and see if she runs over this bit. And I hope you don't mind the so she will stop there. She's designed to, and she'll stop there for 44 seconds. So I think we've got time to watch the manor coming through, and hopefully the goods train starting up. So there you are, Kelly. What are you reckon about that? I think I might cut them in for those bits. Okay. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering what this is, I'll turn it on. Forgot about it. Let's have a look if it's working. That's a view of the fiddle yard that's right over under the eaves of the roof. So I can see there's two cameras, which you can swap between. I haven't really needed it today, but yeah, it works. And this is basically a reversing kit out of a lorry she bought online. Quite well priced, really. You get the flashing and you get the lines that, directing you to park, like I've got on the car. So we're going all right. So hopefully, fast train should start going in a minute, he says. Or if we come along. No, not going. Not playing ball today, this one, is it? Not at all. It's supposed to be moving, as you can see. So I'm just going to, I'll put that down there for a minute, looking over the wall. Will it stay? So maybe I need to clean a bit more in the tunnel. That'd be fun. Okay, and get that in. So are we all doing okay, everybody? We got anybody new? I don't know. If you're new, please come up and say. Oh, who put that camera in the way, eh? Yeah, who put that camera in the way? Silly boy. So while I've got it, there's the 08 and the old sort of push me pull your carriage. So I'll maybe try and get that running. We'll see. It's probably bugger the whole thing up, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to swap this camera over because I'm sure you've had enough this moving around, and we'll go back to that one. There we are. So you can see an overview, and I'll get this one back on the tripod. So as you can see, unlike Anthony, I haven't got a load of cameras. My computer wouldn't actually do it, and I suppose I better move Anthony off, hadn't I? So you'll probably be back there a bit more, won't you? Where are you, Anthony? I can't find you here. So, right, I think the quickest way to do this is a chat with Dawn. Yeah, I've had a chat with Dawn Quest. I had a good chat with Charlie Fisher. And I was going to clean in the tunnel, wasn't I? Really strange. But as I say, I've not actually run it. You know, it's been sitting up there getting rusty. I think it would have done if it wasn't the old good track. So I can just about clean in this tunnel by running along. And I better get out of the way because the train's come in. So we'll see if it sticks again. So I think the Hornby 395 is a bit more susceptible because it probably hasn't got an awful lot of pickups on it compared to some of the others. So are we all going? I think so. Isn't it funny when they all stop at once? Right. So the next bit is to see if I can get this little what's the name going, isn't it? And I don't know whether you can see it on here. if I just turn this round a little bit, you might see it. Let's have a look. Yeah, there she is. So I hope you can see her. She's sort of, she's here, look. Okay, so let's see if we can get her to run. I've got to try and get her on the run. I'm not quite sure which program I've got to do her on. So I need to get her on, I need to have her as a train. I need to find which one it is. There she is. So you have to set up the carriages and the engines you want. You have to set what routes you want them to run on and that various things like that. So I really like iTrains. I couldn't do all of this and hopefully talk to you. I know I haven't talked much, but and stop them at the stations and do everything you do. And I could if I wanted to have sounds coming on and whistles blowing and all automatically. Which I have done. If you look back at my videos, you'll find one that did all that, and I was quite impressed with it. The thing with my railway is I never have this. I don't have loads of trains all up here ready to go. I just put on whatever I want to do. I'm lazy. If I've got a row of carriages on, I'll put it on and put whatever logo I want, you know, which is what I've done today. So hopefully, let's see if this time we go with the Javelin, shall we? It's about to click off. 3, 2, 1. And we should be going, it says. And it is. Hey, there it is. So she'll be coming down, not down the mountain, but down this track here. Alan, I think we've given Dawn Quest enough time, don't you? What's the time? There she is. Okay, right. So, don't want him in the way, do we? What's the trains? Good do. So this might cause whoopsies. We'll have to see. And I put it on the wrong. Right, siding through tunnel and back, or under tunnel and back. I think it's that one. Let's see if it works. If I've got it on the wrong. Put it on the wrong track, it just won't go anywhere. It will just say to me, it's not possible. Can't do it. Better put it forward. Let's see what happens. Anything? Yes, she's going. Now, what I don't know is, will she stop in time before hitting the main line and then colliding with the 395? Is that about wind, Andy? I don't know why they call it the Bristol scale. Weird, isn't it? Beaufort sort of thing, isn't it? If I've got the end of the conversation right. If you had a manor, what a big house or a loco like what's running around here at the moment? What's Kelly trying to say? Oh, it might have been about that. I don't think I'll put that on Alan. I'm going to get told off. Oh, that's an interesting. I didn't know that. You don't half know some unusual things, Mr. Andy, don't you? Hey? It's a stall softness scale. Okay. Well, all I'll say about that, if I'm thinking what you're saying is right. Mine is it higher is harder or higher is softer? So if it's lower is soft, then it was 1 or even 0. And if it's the other way, it's probably about 1,000. You can work from that what you will. Not very pleasant conversation, I'm afraid. So my diesel is taking I've not watched the diesel, and I'm assuming it's not gone to the end yet. So if I just pop this down a little bit. And I'm sorry, you're going to lose a few of the train, but if I pop it down, it's going to come out there, where the high-speed train is gone. And hopefully it will stop before it hits the line. It has. And now it should reverse, he says. Famous last words. Which she has. And here she comes back again. Hooray! That worked all right. Now, it'd be interesting to see where she comes back to. Because I didn't originally set it up for this one. So let's, I think you can possibly see there. So she's coming back here, look. I just want to see whether she bangs into the buffer. Now, what I used to have on here was, I think, two banana wagons. No, she stopped here, look. So, yeah. So now she's going to go back the other way again. So I could have done with a bit more give, but it's working. Let's see now, because she started there, will she now go ploughing through the points at the other end? Be interesting. Right, I better have a look at some of my my keyboards. Now what? Oh, excuse me. I was going to show you some of these logos I bought up here, and I'll show you how I got them up here as well, because I did quite a few. So sorry, it's handheld again, and there's my empty teacup. So let's, I'll give you the thing now. Yeah, she stopped in the right place. Oh, that's good. So she's now coming back. Yep, great. So it's great when a plan works, isn't it? So I'm going to show you this one, and I'll show you that view first. I think is it that one or that one? I can't remember. That one, isn't it? No, it's the one we've already got. Right up. Having trouble. There we are. So here she comes back. Do with a bit more. There's no light really over this side. It's all sort of in the middle. But yes. Okay. Right. So they all seem to be running reasonably well. Who said that? Who's gone out of position? Oh dear. Guess which one? Yeah, it's the high-speed train. So I'm just going to leave that. Have a look at me wiring, everybody. So, no, that's all right. That's all right. I think it's fused again, isn't it? Yeah, it's all going potty. So I think it's this. I think it's a Hornby 37 that doesn't like that point. So we'll move her across. And I'm wondering whether the wheels are not on properly, but she's been running around okay for a while, hasn't she? So perhaps they bounced. I think the middle wheels on these can be a bit of a pain, I would say. Right. It all goes very quiet, doesn't it, when you stop and running? It sure does. Right, let's see if that helps. Oh, and that one's jumped the rails. It might be. So when it stops suddenly like that, it can actually knock your wagons off the rails, because it's so violent. I mean, there's just been a little accident, hasn't there, in Wales? Is it Wales? I think so. And yeah, that was, just two trains. It must have been very, very slow. I would have thought, really, really slow. Right, let's have a look at what was I going to show you? Oh yeah, locos. So let's get rid of that. And I can read the. So how are we doing, everybody? How many have I got on? How many have I lost? That's a lot. 24. Well, welcome every 24. Every one of you, 24. Thank you very much. If you're new, please subscribe. My subscribing count is doing really, really well. Why? I don't know, but there we are. And we'll see how we go. So let's have a slow pan across there. There's my cup. And here's what I've got on the bench. So quite a good selection. I've got the 15XX there. Is it the 15XX? I think it is. The one that played up and go back. We've got the Flying Scotsman, the Mark A1 Flying Scotsman. I've got the 121 bubble car here, class 68 in the old Compass livery. This is a Hattner's 66. This is the Bachmann 57. Hang on, I'm telling a porky there. No, that's the A1 Flying Scotsman. That's the H1, which is a lovely logo. I like that one. Good sound on it. And then moving over to the next row, I've got the Bachmann 03. I've got the little 040, new one. But that's not integrated. Some of these are now not integrated into iTrain, so they can't run automatically, but it could still run. An N7. This is Anthony from America might like this. This is my Italian bendy loco. I've got some carriages to go with it. This is the new Bachmann 37 with the 31 with the automatic uncoupling. And this is the Pura Scale 37. So yeah, quite happy. So yeah, I don't know. Hawthorne Leslie, isn't it? Yeah, lovely little logo. I mean, I could probably put it on the track and just run it up and down here. Let's have a go. It'll probably bugger it all up again. I'm going to reorganise the camera again, and the lid's just fallen off the Hawthorne Leslie. It's right, it's on magnets. And I'll do that. And we'll go back to the big one, shall we? There you are. Right. So I hope you're finding it interesting. I know it's a bit disjointed and thing, but then my streams, you know, it wouldn't be a Robert's Trainset stream without being a bit problematical, would it, everybody? When's that coming in a minute? Oh, that is awkward over there. It really is awkward. Right, here we are. So, yeah, I'll put the lid back on the Hawthorne Leslie if I can find it. There it is. I think this is really neat, these little magnets that they have in. They really are neat. You know, you just pop it on the right way round. Funny enough, it only goes, if you put it on the wrong way, it won't actually go. So you do need to get it the right way. That one doesn't seem to be connecting quite right. Interesting. Okay. I'm wondering if I've lost... have I lost the magnet by doing that? Hey, I'll have to have a look. Can I? Because it doesn't seem to be connecting on one. But that doesn't look right there because it's got a gap. I think I've actually lost the magnet on there. It's probably connected to the logo somewhere. Anyway, it will stay on, I think, but might lift up like a soft top. So that's really the first little problem we've had. So as I say, I can't run this automatically because I haven't set it through the system. Like a few of them, actually. There's quite a few that I haven't. And it does take a little bit of time. You've got to set up a speed profile and everything. So I'll just swing that camera around there and we'll have a look and I'll see if it'll run. I've got her on, I think. All right, what's going on, anybody? Oh dear, Alan, I am sorry. Yeah, well, I think the you know, as nice as new trains are, they're not quite up to giving you a lift where you need to go, are they? So I hope you get it done and it gets all sorted out. So you've got that to sort out and I've got my fridge door to sort out. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, but there we are. Hopefully you've got more idea on your one. So this looks like a new name. I'm not sure. But yeah, welcome if you're new. And if I've missed you or I've said hello to you, the brain doesn't work that well, you know. Right, Let's see if I can get this sort of automatically running up and down a bit. Manually this will be, and this will probably cause problems. We shall see. On that one. Right, there she is. I'll wind this down a little bit, if I can. Do it the right way. Need to tip it up a bit. Is it tipping? Does that look better? So you only get a back view, I'm afraid, but you do get the 395 running through. So let's see if I can find it. And I'll have to. What have I got to take off? I'll take that one off for a minute. Oh no, actually, what have we actually got? I might have it here. Not sure it's actually on there. We'll have to have a look, don't we? I just need the logo. We'll see if I've got that actually in. Yeah, that's the 040. So it's now in the system. And she has got sound. Obviously not, because it's not working. Why is she not working? Perhaps I haven't set it to do it. Should have done. Let's put her there. No, not going. Not playing ball for some reason or other. I'm wondering if, yeah, she must be done, I think. I don't think I've set her up at all. I thought I had, but I obviously haven't. So let's just have a look. This will probably bugger it all up. I'll go to locomotives. No, she is on. I've got speed to her. I've not got any functions. Yeah, I've got functions. Yeah, it's all on there. So I don't quite understand that. Will she actually run forward? Right. Ah. Have I got the right number? Perhaps I've not got the right number. Let's have a look. That's sometimes what does it. So I've got her at number 16. I'll look at the list. Let's see something. If I've got it on here. Yeah. No, not got it on here. That's a shame. Have we got it on the other list? No, because that's old. That's old. Yeah. Okay, everybody. I don't think I can get her to run at this stage. It's a shame. Well, we know that track works. Let's see. Let's just no power to that track. I find it very unusual. Bunch of things have happened at sea. So let's switch that off. Right, let's have a go again. No, there is a dodo, I'm afraid. Okay, oh well, there we are. Perhaps I couldn't try them all when I bought them up, could I? So, yeah. I've got to find the train. Oh no, I want trains, don't I? Okay. Cool. There we are. Yeah. So sorry about that. Didn't quite make it with that one. I'll have to try downstairs and see if she works downstairs, isn't she? You've seen her So try down there. I may have the wrong number on, I don't know. So let's put the diesel back on and get it going again. Hopefully. Going backwards. Might be better if I get going the right way, won't it? That's weird. Right. Ah, probably because you didn't finish the last set. So let's see if that helps. So there are things that, you know, things sort of change. No, she's not changing position. So she's basically trying to push the push the carriage into the buffers. Well, in fact, she's exactly doing that. Right, I'm now set her to go forward. Let's see if it works. She's definitely going. Right. Oh, I know what's happened. She's stuck. No, she's still going backwards. What's going on backwards? Right. I send these things to trials. We don't all know everything, do we? So I'm going to run her manually forward, I think. See if she goes. She's going backwards again. I don't get that. That is weird. This is really strange. She's going backwards, whatever I put her on. So I've got the gremlins, people. I've got the gremlins. I really have. Right, let's must be. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I don't understand that. Right, that is really weird, isn't it? I hope my 08 shunter has not got problems, because it's a lovely little loco, isn't it? I'm sure we'd all agree the Hornby 08 is absolutely super. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's give her a bit of a wheel clean, and I'll do it there. Let's see if we can get her to go. And I'll do it forwards and we'll see what happens. That's interesting. She won't actually go forwards when they do that. No, they're all running okay, aren't they? So let's, I'll take her off and put her on again. That's all right. 15, 17, oh, I know why. I'm pushing the wrong flaming one. Hey. All right, there we are. Right, let's see if I can just get it to run on here. Give her a clean. I'm wondering if the rods have gone weird. Right, she's going backwards. Right, but she doesn't want to seem to go forwards at all. But she should do. And she's not stopping, although she should do. wondering if something's happened to the decoder. Okay, right. That did it. Right. Right, we're flashing and flashing all over the place. How are we doing for time? Got half an hour left, everybody. Right, stop. So, get her off. Yeah, don't understand that at all. Never had one do that before. So, we'll have no train on there. And, right, where would one have done it so that it wouldn't run? There, maybe. Let's have a go. Yeah, flashing away as usual. No, still not liking it. Right, I've got a feeling that the computer's lost control of the DR5000. I'm not sure, but it's possible. We shall see. If they all crash into each other, we'll know why. Right, so as you can see, running it on iTrains is not without its problems, I would say. And it looks as though our little one here doesn't want to know. So let's get rid of him for a minute and put him back on. Okay. Right, let's put her back on. Here we go. And going. Here we are. Yeah, I tend to think that I've lost control of the computer. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to, yeah, definitely lost. So I need to stop. And yes, that's what's happened. So I can stop it all on the controller, like so, but it wouldn't do it through the computer. So it's a bit of fun. And I'll see I've lost a couple of things. So, everybody, would you mind if you had my ugly mug and we can have a bit of a talk? That might be the way we're forward. And we'll see how we get on. But yeah, so I think by taking the, and there we are. I think by taking the 08 off, it sort of buggered up, and I think it had already lost the computer control when I did that, which is why it wouldn't, what's the name? So I've now turned the power off, and I might as well disconnect the, what's the name, which is not even doing. So I think we can probably just go. Yeah, I do want to close, and I'll turn off the DR5000 as well. So we'll click on that. No, it just does not want to do it on there. So yeah, I think maybe the computer is actually frozen. I don't know. No, that's still going. I'll do shut down, I think, and see if it will do it. Yes, it's shutting down. So yeah, gremlins, shall we say. So I think the first thing to ask is, have you enjoyed this? Yes, I know it's been very, what shall we say, problematical, but then my ones usually are, to be honest. I don't ever really get a smooth one unless I just run them manually, which I can do on the iTrain system. You don't have to have them all operating automatically, you know. but I like it because when you do it automatically, all the points are set. You don't have to bother about setting roads or anything. And with DCC, if you're a DC man, with DCC, you don't have to worry about, switching points to sort of stop locos running. It's just all there on the computer when it's connected. And what I will say to you, if what you've seen, and I can't see why you would say that, but if it sort of piqued your interest and you say, yeah, I'd like to have a go at that, don't undertake it lightly, is what I would say. So are you going, Anthony? You're going to have a bit of a nap. Yeah, because it was early in the morning for you, wasn't it? What was it, 9 o'clock in the morning when you started? Yeah, don't blame me. I might be doing the same later on. I've only got another 20 minutes to fill out this 2-hour, what's the name? I assume I'm still on. Oh, look, one's going and we've got one to rip. No, wrong one again, Robert. Get the right one. So we've got good old Roy Dennis back, who's got absolutely. If you haven't seen his layout, have a look at his layout. I'm really, really impressed with what he's done. I mean, the man's over 80 years old, and that is absolutely superb what he's got there. And being a sort of an engineering type, electronics, I think, his layout is like no other, really. I mean, he pulls it up on a pulley system, electrically, I think, to get it out of the way of the garage so he can put the car underneath, which is absolutely superb, isn't it? So, yes, how are the feet, Roy? Are they still connected, unlike my trains? Yeah. And yeah, look, even Lord L agrees with me. Yeah, it's a damn good layout. And he's got a hell of a lot on it. It's as versatile almost as this one is, without all the hassle of doing iTrains, I suppose. Yeah, what can we say? Anyway, okay, Roy, you're welcome, mate. You've earned it, I think. I think YouTubers, some of us earn what we get, don't we? Obviously, Lord L does. Peter Dixon does, and I'm assuming he's gone home. Charlie Bishop at Chadwick, he earns his accolade, doesn't he? And he's, as I said, I think in my video on Gets that, he's won, not only won Hornby Magazine's YouTube of the Year once, but 3 times and running. So because he does look after his subscribers, I think he'd agree with that. So I'll give him another shout out. So don't forget, everybody, to subscribe to Charlie Bishop on Chadwick Model Railway, because he's trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. And as far as I know, he's up about 74,000, so he's getting there. And apparently, we don't need to ask if Roy's okay. It's his wife. So if we'd have read the comments at the beginning, we would have realised that, wouldn't we? But lots gone under the bridge since then, isn't it? So I think I'm losing my audience because I'm down to 18 according to what I can see on here. But I don't blame you. No trains running, are there? But I did want to show you how I get a lot of my stuff up here. So the computers, I just have a linen bag and I put the computers in and take them down on my arm because I've got to get down the steps, remember, the steep steps. But for the locos and the rolling stock, which are all downstairs, by the way, and I only bring them up when I need them, I use this. So you might be wondering what it is. Basically, it's a shoebox, and I've sort of taped it up to make it very strong, put a belt over to make a handle, and you can carry quite a bit. All that lot you saw here all came up in one go. I'm very gentle with it. I don't jerk it because the handle once did start going, but I sort of retaped it. And yeah, it works, you know, because I really don't like leaving everything up here. I leave the rolling stock up here, but not the what's the names, you know. So yeah, great fun. So I'm a bit sad that it hasn't run right to the end, but it has run reasonably well, I think you'd assume. There are always going to be, in whatever model railway you've got, from the simplest circle to the most complicated, up and down, a bit like Alan, not Alan Dragon Junction, but Alan at, and I've forgotten the name of his, but yeah, complicated. And as I say, he uses the same system as Charlie Bishop. So, and for that matter, hover motion, he uses train controller as well. I think they find it a bit more easy to set up schedules and all that, which they keep in, and they have all the trains on ready to run. Now I don't do that. So for me, iTrains works, you know. I've been on 100 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour, 41 and 12. Yeah, so I said I'd run about 2 hours, but I'll give you, is it nice and warm in the loft? 65. So it's gone up from the 55 it was this morning when I came up. But yeah, it's not good. It's wonderful for me. I love this. I don't, you know, this loft can get to 100 degrees and I'm not up here. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. I've been in short trousers for, I don't know, I think nearly enough all the time. I've been building the end to end, to be honest. That's very kind of you, Andy. And, you know, it's a way, isn't it? Like all our live streams, and some are a bit more regular than others. It's to chat to your mates, isn't it? Chat to your mates, watch a bit of railways running round. In Andy Hot Dog's thing, he has some really unusual locos, doesn't he? Like he had on Sunday. And I really enjoy it, you know, really enjoy it. We've got a new one in here, a bit late. Hello, Hemel Down. I can't remember your name. I'm very sorry. I've done quite well on me stream today. But yeah, it's a long time since I've seen you, I think. So I hope your layout is going well. Mine are doing okay, although this one, unfortunately, you won't see any trains running because it's decided to do a complete wobbly, and the computer lost control of the controller, shall we say. I'm not the controller. The controller is this DigiKeys under here, DR5000. So it does happen. It does happen. And it's because I took a loco off, I think, which was playing up. So we'll see how we go. So please say hello to everybody that you want to say hello to. And that hopefully is everybody. We've got a nice few here. So I've lost some and I've gained some. So I've got 20. So I'm quite happy with that at this thing. I'm not doing it every 5 minutes, am I? Every week. And Anthony at the Model Train Outsider in America, you know, he runs his superb Marklin collection around his huge layout. And we've got to honestly say that usually they run faultlessly, don't they? But it does take a bit of sorting it out before you go on live. Now, I purposely in this one decided not to do that, and you saw it run as it ran. And I'm quite impressed really that it's been, you know, mostly 8 months without being used. I did a short iTrains video on it to show my new subscribers. And if you are one of my new subscribers that's only seen the end to end down in the conservatory, I hope you've enjoyed this. And I will be up here again now that I've started doing it. I probably will be up. It's really what the weather does. If it starts getting really, really cold up here, it's going to be hard. I'm not getting any younger, and although I've got my shorts on today, you know, if it goes down to sort of 30 degrees, I'm I'm not coming up with. And also, does it do the trains any good? You wonder. You know, I mean, I know Peter Dixon at Torrington Road. He sort of, I think he won't run his trains if it's, you know, the extremes of temperature, perhaps. You know, I suspect they run better in hotter weather than they do in colder, like we do as well. I think, although not me. Don't like hot weather. Never have done. So let's wind this up now. I haven't quite done my 2 hours, but I hope you don't mind if I give you short change. I've noticed that a few have said they've enjoyed it and it's been great. So please give it a thumbs up if you can. All helps. And we'll see how this one goes. And I did one before this morning just to sort of to say this was coming up, and it's to a certain extent I think it's worked. I mean, coming on at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon is not probably the best time to do a stream, is it? So I've been happy with my 22, 23 in, and maybe more. It'll tell me when I finish how many I've had. Yeah. So hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I hope you've enjoyed what I've done. Comments would be welcome. I would like comments on what you think, both on the trains running, the standard of the stream, you know, the quality of the pictures, the sound, that you haven't got completely sick with all the camera movements. But I have tried to keep it as steady as I can. So I think from now, yeah, okay, Roy, I'll put that up. So I hope all of you think that. And as I say, in the comments, let me know. And I might do a few more. Never going to do a weekly one, I don't think. I don't really want to do that, but I can come on a bit more often if you want. So let me know, please. And thank you, everybody, for saying goodbye. So I'm just going to run through. I'm just going to run through these quickly. So thank you, Alan. Lord L. Tom Houston. Good, I'm glad. I've already shown you that one. Hot Dog Andy, thank you. And I know it was a bit spasmodic, Jimny, but at least you got to see her again, all right? And I'll see if I can sort her out the next time. Hemel? Yeah, good, thank you very much. And there we are, everybody, that's it. So I'll put my 2 pennies in. Okay. Hello, Neil. Yes, absolutely. So, sorry, Neil, you're just come to the end. The trains have packed up because the computer lost control of the DR5000, or the other way around. But please have a look back at it, and the one before, which was this morning. Although no trains running in that one. Join me for the next one. I assume you've been working, so well done for even catching the end of it. Well done. So, yeah, we're done. So I think we better give a last word to... oh, that was quick. So long, folks. Absolutely. And No, I did do a this morning, sort of a little short 15-minute one to sort of say I was going to be on, but if you don't see that, you don't know. And I must admit, I do prefer. I must admit, I do prefer just coming on and doing it. That's one of the reasons I don't want to actually, do it every week and all that. I just like to come on when I'm feeling up, and more this time of the day, to be honest. I'm not a great night person. I can do it in the morning, but then all the others aren't morning people or at work. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, cheers everybody. I'm going to click the end stream button, and I'll see you down on the end to end when I've flaming built that. What's the name? Which I'll find if I can find it. Yeah. So you can think of me. At least I can do this in the warm in the lounge or the dining room and make this up, but it won't be anything like that. I can assure you. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Bye.